Archangel Michael says, "This is a very important message for you today, do not ignore it. Pay attention to this message, open your eyes and be careful. This is not a coincidence. It has been sent for you. Your name was whispered in the early hours of the morning when the sky was still dressed in shadows and the wind had not yet begun to breathe through the leaves. In a moment of sacred silence, the heavens opened, and something divine moved closer to the earth. There was no thunder, no lightning, no loud proclamation, only a holy silence that trembled with prophecy. This message for you began not today, not yesterday, but in the distant place where souls wait and prayers echo before being born. You have been chosen to receive this message because something is shifting, something is being revealed, and the hour is too sacred to sleep through. Archangel Michael says, a heartbreaking news is coming on your home. Someone wants to marry you. The name will shock you. There is a presence near you. You may not have noticed, but lately, your spirit has felt the ripple of a love that cannot be explained, a yearning that wraps itself around your soul like a thread pulled from the tapestry of eternity. This is not ordinary affection. This is not infatuation or fleeting warmth. This is something ancient, divinely orchestrated. Someone is reaching for you, not just with their hands, but with their heart. And they have carried your name in silence, like a vow carved into the stone of their soul. You may not understand this yet, but soon, everything will begin to make sense. The strange dreams, the signs, the sudden chills that came with no wind, the songs that seemed to know your story, the moments when you felt watched, not with fear, but with sacred longing. These are not random. These are messages. This is your moment to open your spirit. Because a name is about to rise. A name that will unearth your past, collide with your present, and rewrite your future. God says, there is a tear-streaked prayer buried beneath your ribcage. It has been hiding behind your laughter, your strength, your resilience. You thought no one saw you kneeling in silence, staring at the ceiling and asking why it always feels like love escapes you. But the heavens saw. The angels heard. Every sigh. Every whisper. Every night you wrapped yourself in quiet ache and told yourself you were okay. That prayer is unfolding now. Not with noise, but with revelation. Finally, God is exposing what has been hidden from you for far too long. The mask, the lies, the illusion, what you were not meant to carry, what you were not told, is being peeled away layer by layer. And the truth that is coming will do more than shake you, it will set you free. You need to know that love is standing outside your door, not knocking with sound, but with presence. They have been around you without you knowing. They have spoken about you to someone who keeps secrets well. They have cried because they felt unworthy of standing beside the greatness inside you. And the truth is, they were once blind. They walked past you and didn't see you. They smiled at you and didn't recognize the soul who would one day carry their name in dreams. But something has shifted now. A divine mirror was held before them, and your face appeared. And it broke them. Archangel Michael says, "A heartbreaking news is coming on your home." But do not let the word heartbreaking lead you into despair. It is only heartbreaking because truth sometimes shatters illusion, and what breaks is not meant to last. The news that's coming will seem painful at first. Because someone will confess something that should have been spoken long ago. There is a love that has been locked away by fear. And that lock is about to snap open. Prepare yourself. The name will shock you. It is not someone you expected. It is not someone you even considered. You may have even walked away from this person in the past, not realizing they were secretly being rebuilt by heaven. They are not who they were. And neither are you. The seasons have shaped you both. The storms have refined the soul inside them. And now, when they speak your name, it carries a reverence that cannot be faked. You will hear from them soon. Not in a shallow way. Not with games or pretense. But in the trembling tone of someone who has seen a vision and cannot keep quiet anymore. They will try to say it gently, but their words will betray the passion they've buried. They will mention your smile, your silence, your kindness. They will confess that every time they looked away, it cost them pieces of peace they could never recover. And when they say the words, you will feel something rise in your chest, a knowing. You will feel what your spirit has always known but your mind never dared to believe: they were the one. This is why the air around you feels heavier lately. This is why your thoughts drift in directions you can't explain. The veil is lifting. The name is coming. But before this name is revealed, there must be a releasing. Something is still holding you, some memory, some hurt, some lie that told you that you're not worthy of this kind of love. Let it go now. Let it dissolve into the arms of grace. You cannot carry old pain into this new promise. You must step into this moment with your whole soul, ready to receive what was meant for you from the beginning. The one who is coming is not perfect, but they are yours. Not by possession, but by divine weaving. The threads of your story and theirs have been braided in secret. And now, the unveiling begins. Archangel Michael says, this moment is sacred. Do not let the noise of the world drown out the voice within. Do not silence your intuition. Do not dismiss the signs. The hours ahead are glowing with divine interruption. Be still. Be open. Be ready. There are people who will not understand this. They will question. They will doubt. But you must remember, this is not their message. It was not sent to their heart. It was carved for yours. It was spoken over your name. It is for you. You alone will know its truth, because only you heard the echo in the silence. Only you felt the pull in the unseen. Only you walked through the fire that refined you into someone who could hold a love this vast. Finally, God is exposing the false story that you were told about yourself. That you were too much. That you were not enough. That you missed your chance. That you were too broken to be chosen. That you had to fight for crumbs while others dined on love. That narrative is being torn to pieces by light. Because heaven never wrote it. The truth is, you are about to be chosen in the most unexpected way. You are about to be looked at like you hung the stars yourself. You are about to hear your name spoken with tears. And you will know, this is not flattery. This is not manipulation. This is the sound of someone finding their soul in yours. And when they say the name you didn't expect, your heart will break open. Not in pain, but in awe. Because something inside you has been waiting for this moment. Because the way they look at you will say everything their mouth never had the courage to. Because for the first time, you will not need to guess. You will know. Archangel Michael says, open your eyes. Open your soul. Prepare the space around you. Cleanse your spirit. Light a candle. Speak gratitude aloud. Because the heartbreak that is coming is only a breaking open for the sacred to enter. It is not destruction. It is preparation. The home of your soul must be emptied of lies so that truth can move in. They are on their way. The one. The name. The moment. This is only the beginning. This message is for you. You have been walking through a valley that no one sees, carrying burdens in your spirit that no human language has been able to describe. There are whispers that rise in the night and fears that tremble through the day. You try to hide the tears that come when no one is around, because even your closest ones would not understand the depth of your aching soul. But God sees. Yes, He sees the nights you've prayed through clenched teeth, the mornings you've forced yourself to rise, and the afternoons where you faked a smile though your heart felt shattered beyond repair. There is a divine reason why this message has found you. Not everything that has happened to you was meaningless. Something spiritual is about to unfold around your home, and your heart must be prepared to witness the shocking truth that is about to arrive. Archangel Michael says, there is a sound echoing through the heavenly places, a name being written in light, and your spirit has been chosen to receive a revelation that will change your destiny forever. A heartbreaking news is coming on your home. But it is not meant to break you, it is meant to awaken you. You are not going to be destroyed by what's coming, but you are going to be rebuilt into something stronger, purer, and more aligned with your divine inheritance. There are words that people have spoken about you that were not true. They said you would never be chosen. They said you were forgotten. But they did not know the truth hidden in the heavens. They could not hear the scrolls being opened, the angels being dispatched, the messages being sealed with light. Archangel Michael says, "I was sent to warn you, open this now." Someone is about to enter your life, and their name will shock you. This is not a random moment. This is a divine appointment written across the stars, etched in the tears you've cried, prepared through the fire you've endured. There is someone who has been watching you from afar, someone whose heart has been stirred every time your name crossed their spirit. They tried to stay away. They tried to reason against it. But something greater than logic has drawn them back to you. The name that is coming into your life will not make sense to your mind, but your soul will tremble the moment you hear it. There is something ancient between you and this person, something deeper than mere coincidence or attraction. There is a divine tie, a sacred bond, and that bond is now beginning to awaken. God says, "This is the time where I remove the veil from your eyes and show you what your heart was always meant to see. You were never meant to walk alone. You were never meant to be misunderstood. There is someone who has been dreaming about you, weeping for you, asking for signs about you, and now the heavens are answering. This person is not like the others. They carry a secret, one that even you would not expect. This is not just about love, this is about restoration, about unlocking something ancient and precious inside you." Archangel Michael says, "You need to open this immediately, because the name will leave you in awe. You thought it was over. You thought the pain had finally silenced the part of you that hoped. But love is rising again, like a phoenix from the ashes of every betrayal and every silence. There is someone who tried to move on, but your spirit kept calling them. There is someone who spoke your name in the quiet of their bedroom, who wept when they thought they had lost their only chance. They never told anyone, but you have lived in their thoughts like a sacred prayer. This message is not fiction. It is a warning and a promise, a divine collision between heartbreak and healing. A heartbreaking news is coming on your home, not because you are being punished, but because a truth long buried is about to rise. Someone has hidden something from you, something about a connection that was never meant to die. Archangel Michael says, they are about to confess. Prepare your heart, for what you are about to hear will both shatter and heal you. There was a time you were blamed for things you didn't do. There was a time when people believed lies about you. But now the truth is surfacing, and the truth will free you. Do not ignore this message. Do not scroll past it as if it were ordinary. It is not. This is sacred timing. This is a divine code breaking into the flow of your day, whispering something only your soul can interpret. Someone wants to marry you. Someone has dreamed of walking down a path with you, sharing their secrets with you, building a future that only your presence could complete. They once feared they were not worthy of you. But heaven has intervened. They are being stirred even now. They are being led to you through dreams, through signs, through whispers that refuse to fade. You have asked God for a sign, and this message is that sign. Not because the words are magical, but because the divine timing is undeniable. You were meant to read this right now. You were meant to feel something stirring in your chest, a remembering, a trembling, a holy ache that says, I know this is for me. The one who is coming will carry scars, but they will also carry healing. The one who is coming will speak a name, and when you hear it, your knees might weaken, and your tears might fall, because deep down you always knew. There are angels around your home right now. There is movement in the atmosphere. You may feel restless. You may feel like something is about to change, and you are not wrong. The name will come either through a message, a dream, or a physical meeting that seems too time to be a coincidence. Archangel Michael says, you are not to ignore the signs. You are not to run away from what heaven is bringing your way. There is someone who has loved you in silence, and now their silence is breaking. A heartbreaking news is coming on your home. Not a heartbreak to destroy you, but to awaken you. Something was hidden from you, on purpose. Someone misled you, not to protect you, but to separate you. And now the truth is demanding to be heard. You were told someone didn't care, but it was a lie. You were told someone had moved on, but it was a cover. That person has never stopped loving you. In the middle of the night, they speak to the ceiling. They ask God if you'll ever forgive them. They hold on to the memory of your voice, your laugh, your silence. They are coming back. And they are not alone. They are bringing truth, tears, and a proposal that will undo what life has broken. You have to be ready. Your heart cannot stay bitter. You must let go of the pain, not because it wasn't real, but because what's coming is more important. Archangel Michael says, this is your window. Do not miss it. Someone wants to marry you. The name will shock you. Open it immediately, or it might pass. They have been carrying a letter. Whether written or unwritten, it's pressed into their soul. It says, you are mine. I always knew. Even when I ran. Even when I forgot. You were always the one. This message is for you, not just for your mind to read, but for your soul to awaken. There are people watching you, not because they want to judge, but because they feel something different about you. You carry a light that doesn't make sense. You carry a strength they envy, a love they can't define. And that love is about to be matched. Heaven is answering. The winds are shifting. The atmosphere is opening. It's almost time. The heartbreak will turn into a proposal. The heartbreak will make space for someone new, or someone old made new. Either way, the name is coming. Prepare the place. Clean your heart. Forgive even what you don't understand. The one who is coming is bringing you something holy. This is not about fame. This is not about material gain. This is about redemption. This is about something being restored that was never meant to die. Someone prayed about you last night. Someone cried into their pillow, asking God for one more chance. And God heard. Heaven heard. The angels were sent. That's why you're reading this. That's why your chest feels heavy and your eyes are starting to sting. You feel it, don't you? You know this is not just words. This is spirit. A heartbreaking news is coming on your home. But it will set something right. The name that's coming will bring answers to questions you were too scared to ask. This is about the love that has no logic, the connection that defies time, the bond that even silence couldn't sever. This is the person who once walked away but never really left. This is the name you once whispered in prayer and then buried. This is the name that God wrote beside yours in a place beyond stars. Do not hesitate. The hour is closer than you know. A heartbreaking news is coming, but behind it is healing. Behind it is truth. Behind it is a name you never thought you'd hear again. Archangel Michael says, "You are not crazy to feel what you feel. You are being prepared. Keep your heart soft. Watch the signs. Expect the unexpected. Because someone wants to marry you. And the name will leave you breathless." God says, this message has been written in the secret chambers of the heavens, and now, it finds its way to you, not by accident, but by divine appointment. Something is unfolding in your life, something deeply spiritual, wrapped in the tears of longing and the whispers of love you have cried into your pillow when no one was watching. Your heart has held on to silent hopes, and God has heard every word, even the ones you couldn't speak. You are not forgotten. You are not left behind. There is a name about to be spoken into your life that will shift the very rhythm of your soul, and you need to open this now before your doubts try to convince you to close the door to your miracle. Archangel Michael says, a heartbreaking news is coming on your home. But this is not the heartbreak that will ruin you, it is the heartbreak that will save you. It is the kind of truth that shatters illusions to let the real love in. Someone wants to marry you. And the name will shock you, not because it's unfamiliar, but because it's a name you once whispered in your dreams, then buried in fear. God says, they have confessed something that will leave you in awe. You will never be the same after knowing what this person has said about you in their secret time of prayer and reflection. They have spoken your name with trembling lips and eyes filled with love. They wept because they were told you would never forgive them. But you are being moved to a place where love will rewrite what pain tried to erase. This message for you is a mirror of heaven's heart toward you. You are safe. You are surrounded by light. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. He will guide your steps even when the road feels unclear. God says, there is a revelation about to unfold, and it will change how you look at everything and everyone. The name is closer to you than you think. This person has carried guilt, hope, longing, and redemption all tied into your name. They have seen visions. They have heard from heaven. And finally, God is exposing what their heart has cried in silence. You have walked past their soul in the spirit and didn't even realize how connected you truly are. There is more than love, there is destiny between you. Archangel Michael says, open it immediately. Your spirit knows the weight of this moment. Your soul has waited long enough. The heavens have moved things, delayed things, even protected you from false paths, just so this moment could come to you with clarity and peace. Someone wants to marry you not because of how you look or what you own, but because they have seen the beauty of your soul. They know what others cannot see. They feel what others cannot understand. And they have said, if only I could be given one more chance, would show them how deeply I love them. I would never leave again. You are standing at the edge of a miracle, and the name you are about to hear is part of the story you tried to let go of. God says, don't close your heart. Don't run from this. This is not a trap, this is a divine invitation. The person who is coming forth has been purified in the fire of loss, and they have been instructed by the Spirit to seek peace with you. They will shock you, not because they are new, but because their heart has changed so deeply, you will barely recognize them. They have confessed things that only God and the angels know. And those words have made it into heaven's scroll, and now it is being sent to you. You are safe. God will be with you. Nothing will go wrong with you. He has assigned His angels concerning you. All you have to do is trust and pray. This is about you, and this is from God. Archangel Michael says, you will never be the same after what you read next. A heartbreaking news is coming to your home, but it is heartbreak that heals, not hurts. Finally, God is exposing what has been hidden not to shame anyone, but to set you free from all confusion. Someone wants to marry you. Their name will shock you. But their love will restore you. Open this now. Open your heart. Because your miracle is waiting to step into your life.